nationally to 50% of annual volume, growing our reach and impact across the globe. We'll do this by expanding our dealership network even further to serve more customers in more places and entice competitive riders to our brand and expand motorcycle touring the Harley-Davidson way. And that's a great segue into another one of our long-term objectives. That is to launch 100 high-impact motorcycles in the next 10 years. That's right, 100 new motorcycles in 10 years. In 2017, we've already seen the launch of the new Street Rod, the Road King Road Glide Street Glide Specials, and of course the incredible new Softail range, which has been making an impact from the moment it was unveiled in August. More on those a little later. The revolutionary thinking that delivered the new Softail range has been in our DNA from the birth of the company. Our own Willie G. Davidson pioneered the first factory custom revolution when he married a Sportster front end to a touring frame. Harley-Davidson has been rolling out custom-style machines built in the factory and designed to be ridden hard. We know that our customers like the styling cues that set Harley-Davidson apart from the crowd, but they also wanted the heritage to be married to today's technology. So we focused our design and technical development on taking the total rider experience to a higher level, where authenticity, heritage, and soul meet the modern age of technology, to deliver a ride that has to be felt to be believed. As I mentioned earlier, in August this year, we revealed the next custom revolution. And here to talk to you about these is the man charged with leading the development cycle for our new product, Harley-Davidson's Director of Product Portfolio, Peter Michael Kepler.
All right. Thank you. Morning. No less than 8 new Softail models, a complete redesign of our big twin cruisers, incorporating the best styling and design from previous Dyna and Softail models, with a new, more rigid chassis, high-performance front suspension, hidden and adjustable rear monoshock, and of course, the powerful dual counterbalance Milwaukee 8 engine. They are the most powerful, agile, and responsive big twin cruiser models ever, leading the way with new directions in styling, lighting, instrumentation, and ergonomics to define the next generation of the American custom motorcycle scene. From the iconic Deluxe to the game-changing Fat Bob, there's a Softail for every kind of rider. They're helping us capture the hearts of new customers in every part of the world. And now, we're ready for the next chapter in the revolution. Ladies and gentlemen, the 9th model based on the Harley-Davidson Softail platform and the latest addition to a line of 100 new high-impact Harley-Davidson motorcycles, the all-new Sport Glide. Please welcome the 6-time British Superbike champion, Shane "Shaky" Byrne, and the renowned, give it up, and the renowned rock guitarist and producer from Kings of Chaos, Guns N' Roses, and Rockstar Supernova, Gilby Clarke. So I get the pleasure to quickly interview those two guys. So, Shaky, now, as a full-blooded racer, help me understand, what brought you to Harley-Davidson? What do you love so much about our bikes?
Well, you know what? I love riding motorbikes. Fundamentally, just riding a bike makes me happy. And I guess you could say that, you know, taking my superbike on the street would be pretty crazy. But when I ride a motorbike on the road, I don't want a destination and I don't want a time. I just want to enjoy riding a motorcycle, and for me, this is perfect.
Thank you. Gilby, so you travel the world, right? Rockstar lifestyle. What brought you to our brand?
Well, I've been a Harley rider since I was very young, when I first saw a group of bikers riding them across my front lawn. But I became a rider very early on. I've ridden a Harley to Sturgis over the last 15 years, played shows in Sturgis, but it's the feel of this powerful motorcycle. I mean, I like to hear it, I like to feel it, and I want to be able to do it for days on end.
Thank you. Perfect. Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you. The all-new Sport Glide is the perfect combination of street carving agility and long-haul capability. A factory custom that can do it all: cruise, commute, or tour. Our research told us that customers wanted more capability, but that some of them aren't ready for a fully fair touring bike. They want performance on city streets and country roads. And that led us to conceptualize a new type of bike, the all-new Sport Glide. A kick-ass cruiser with agility, power, and of course, style, that's also built for discovery and exploration. This is a true quick-change artist. All you have to do is to unclip the quick-release clamps and remove the detachable mini batwing fairing. And this can be done in as little as under 10 seconds without any tools. And if you don't need the saddlebags, they can come off too. They're rigid and lockable, and they can be opened with one hand by a seated rider, and they can be removed in seconds using an internal quick release mechanism. You can see how the fairing has been influenced by the iconic batwings of earlier touring bikes, but trimmed back to create a more compact, sporty shape. And now, to talk you through the bike in even more detail, I'd like to introduce from the Product Development Center our Vice President of Styling and Design, Brad Richards.
Thank you, Peter. Well done, buddy. Thanks, my friend. Hi, everybody. Okay, so there are echoes of our heritage here, and there's I think more than a firm nod to FXR, which I'm pretty excited about. But there's also a hint of our future. So starting from the ground up, I'll take you through the bike. The Sport Glide project offered us a unique opportunity to utilize a directional cast aluminum wheel that we named Mantis. It's the first of its style to come out of the Harley-Davidson studio on a non-CVO model. Even when the bike is parked, the spokes sweep from the hub to the rim to create a sense of motion that echoes the shape of the fairing and the saddlebags and even the slash-cut exhaust tips. This is iconic style married to contemporary function, and that applies right through the machine. The new Softail chassis is lightweight, it's 34% stiffer and therefore more agile than previous models, and it houses a new blacked-out Milwaukee 8 107 V-twin powertrain that pumps out a mountain of torque for outstanding acceleration and passing power. Precision oil cooling around the hottest areas of the cylinder heads makes for an even more comfortable ride. The 2-into-1 exhaust with sweeping rear header and black muffler add to the sporty style and improve clearance when cornering. The engine is rigid mounted in the frame, which stiffens the chassis and connects the rider more directly to the powertrain. Dual counterbalancers are tuned to eliminate primary vibration at idle while allowing some of that engine character to reach the rider at speed. And that's something that our customers and riders really appreciate. The handling is more precise and braking is more confident thanks to a stiffened front end with new 43 millimeter inverted front forks featuring single cartridge dampening. And the all-new Softail monoshock rear suspension has a remote hydraulic spring load adjustment controlled via an exposed knob here on the right side cover. So it's easy to maintain optimal suspension performance and steering geometry, whatever the weight of luggage or passenger that you're carrying. The saddle is broad and supportive with forward-mounted controls, making a rider triangle that will comfortably fit every size of rider. Of course, the Sport Glide includes all the technologies we featured first on the new Softail range. Our new LED headlamp is surrounded by a ring of LED signature lighting with matched LED lamps at the rear of the motorcycle. There's an improved electrical charging system, more than doubled at idle speeds. plus easily adjustable preload settings, new instrumentation, new fuel tanks, and keyless ignition. If you need more wind protection, you can exchange the standard 1.5-inch high windshield for a 5.5-inch light smoke version as well. And if you need more luggage capacity, you can add an accessory sissy bar upright, luggage rack, or tour pack mounting rack, each with the all-new hold-fast detachable latch system. Like the saddlebags and the fairing, all hold-fast accessories can be installed or removed in seconds to strip the bike back down to its essential cruiser form, which is super, super cool. And finally, if you're looking for even stronger Milwaukee performance, there's a full range of Harley-Davidson genuine motor parts and accessories for Screamin' Eagle performance stage upgrades. From a Stage 1 Cannon muffler and uprated intake options, all the way to a Stage 4 upgrade that takes displacement to 114 cubic inches with power and torque through the roof, something that a Harley-Davidson always delivers. So that's our all-new Sport Glide. We hope that you love it as much as we love designing it. Now I'm going to hand it back to Mark to wrap things up. Thank you.
Well done. Thank you. Okay, so we're keeping up the pace. It's still only 2017, and you're looking at the 9th Softail addition to the rapidly growing range of Harley-Davidson motorcycles. Every detail of the all-new Sport Glide, like its siblings in the new Softail family, is about finding your freedom your way. So thank you all for being with us this morning, and to everyone around the world who's followed the introduction of the brand new Sport Glide on Facebook Live. Now, we still have a few minutes, so I'd like to invite you all up and take a closer look. Thank you.